My name is Jessica Melendez, and I chose to do my specific purpose on my persuasion speech to persuade my audience on preventing obesity, one of the greatest growing epidemics we have in the United States. American dietary habits have become less nutritious and more harmful to our health, causing a growing problem of obesity. Imagine someone taking $147 billion and throwing it in a trash can and lighting it on fire. The CDC found that the cost of the obesity that in the U.S. on healthcare is about $147 billion a year. Obesity-related conditions include heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and some of the leading preventable causes of death. About 2/3 of the adults are obese, and 1 in 3 children are obese. On the slide, you can see this area is normal health, like your normal weight, and this gray shaded area, which is about a little less than half of it, are overweight. The darker shaded gray is obese, and the third shade of gray is extreme obese, in which you see more than half of the United States is considered obese. After my speech, I hope to give a greater understanding on how important it is to eat healthy, avoid becoming obese, and greatly avoiding the cause of deadly diseases. The first thing I want to share is how much money is going into our health care for people who are obese. 2 types of costs are associated with obese-related conditions and treatments. Direct cost, which results from inpatient, outpatient surgeries, lab tests, radiology tests, and drug therapies as far as high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, different kinds of obese-related conditions. Indirect costs, which is a result from missing work and employees paying more costs in insurance due to the fact that some may be obese, which causes higher premiums for everybody that receives and pays for the insurance within that company. Second, I want to share the health risk that involves being obese. Obesity causes the leading preventable deadly diseases in the U.S. More than 80% of Americans have type 2 diabetes due to obesity. 75% cases of hypertension are caused from obesity, and obesity contributes to 2/3 of heart disease cases. On the statistics, obesity is linked to more than 60 chronic diseases. According to the American Cancer Society, obese adults are at increased risk for all cancers. Obesity contributes to 2/3 of all heart disease. 66% of American adults with doctor-diagnosed arthritis are overweight or obese. Over 75% of hypertension cases are directly related to obesity, and more than 80% of people with type 2 diabetes are overweight. Most importantly, there are many ways of preventing obesity and staying away from chronic diseases. Healthier diets could prevent at least $71 billion a year in medical costs, which could include improving your eating habits, increasing and encouraging physical activities, monitoring weight regularly, and being consistent. Here's a couple of things that I found from Mayo Clinic that gives kind of ideas of preventing obesity, which is exercise regularly, which you need to get about 150 to 250 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week to prevent weight gain. Eat healthy meals and snacks. Focus on low calorie, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains. Avoid saturated fat and limit sweets and alcohol. You can still enjoy small amounts of high-fat, high-calorie foods as an infrequent treat. Know and avoid the food traps that cause you to eat. Identify the situations that trigger out of control eating. Try to keep a journal and write down what you eat, how much you eat, when you eat it, and how you're feeling and how hungry you are. You can plan ahead and develop strategies for handling these types of situations and stay in control of your eating behaviors. Monitor your weight regularly. Monitoring your weight can tell you whether your efforts are working and can help you detect small weight gains before they become big problems. Being consistent. Sticking to your health weight plan during the week, on the weekends, and vacations, holidays, such as possible, increases your chances of long-term success. In conclusion, American dietary habits have become less nutritious and more harmful to our health, causing a growing problem of obesity. The spending on medical costs could be cut in half if we could just change our lifestyles of overeating unhealthy foods into eating healthier choices. Obesity can be prevented by eating healthier and choosing wise food intake servings. Adding daily exercises to our routine could decrease your chance of obesity. Chronic disease caused by obesity could be deadly and cause serious complications to your life. Having an active and healthy life could be a better way than living with chronic deadly diseases by just making healthier choices and wiser choices in your life as far as eating, exercising, your stress, and so forth. And that's it. Thank you.